If you're a concerned parent, you're probably already well aware that education seems to be having an identity crisis, really more like a crisis of purpose. I mean, on one hand, you have institutions that are just in it to stay in it, right? They're just looking for longevity and a way to keep going. And then you have fully AI systems where we've already seen that a tutor can assess a child's level and then increase the challenges as they go. A fully automated, fully customized education. Why are we still trying to figure out what's the best way forward? It's like everyone's just on the slow train. So, what do we need to teach them if AI knows everything? I would argue that we need to teach them creativity. I even have heard twice in the last week on some podcast or on YouTube videos, you will soon be paid for your taste, not for your time. So think about that. How do you teach taste? How do you help them to have a unique point of view? Well, I'm standing here in our creative room, and this has become really integral to the way that I teach. I always talk about connection, right? So we're teaching through connection. The art project has a writing element with it. This is a whale shark. So the project here was just about what is an emotion that is kind of like an invisible force in the world. And this student chose fear, and that fear is like a whale shark. It seems really scary at first, but then you realize it's a whale shark. It doesn't eat people, right? So you just have to have a mind shift. So not only is she writing about that, and I will help her critique and edit it, she will use AI as a writing coach to make it even better. And she will then do a presentation about the art piece and about her writing and how she related the concept of invisible forces in the past 2 weeks. And then after that, we'll switch to a new topic. That's just one of the ways that I try to integrate all of the learning and connect one thing to another thing, right? Because at the end of the day, taste and helping them learn to be creative comes from an intuitive knowing. And if they don't have time and space and someone to advocate for them to continue to be creative, then how will they ever learn it? The unfortunate part is that traditional school just doesn't allow for that. But we can get through so much in such a short amount of time that the academic part is completed quickly. And then the creative part, which I think is equally as important, then takes center stage. And the kids work together, there's teamwork, there's extension of learning through the arts and through really connecting unrelated things, which I try to bring into every single educational adventure, as they call it. So you see, the role of teachers is changing. It's changing so rapidly. We are now here to help them have curated learning adventures. We're here to introduce new topics and to support them in being creative. I mean, an AI is great, and we do use AI every day. I teach them about new apps, they're digging in, they're building websites, they're creating with AI. But I still believe that there needs to be a real person who is like an advocate for them, right? A mentor, someone who can encourage them to keep going, to fail forward, and to get up and try again. So that's the whole premise of the way that I teach. So I hope that's helpful. And let me know in the comments if you have other ideas or you want to know more about the lessons and the way that we teach in Kairos learning. Cheers.